"Elephant!" they screamed while we hadn't even started our game drive. We were still standing in the parking lot at camp, and the next moment this giant bashed through the bushes, dwarfing the little chimney next to it even more. It all went very quickly, and Yaku, the other backup, and myself tried to handle the encounter. It was the first elephant encounter in camp for this group, and there was quite some excitement. I think the elephant could sense the uncertainty, which made him also a bit nervous. After having fed on our camp herbs, he started missioning straight towards us. We backed up slowly and gave him space, but he continued straight on. Unsure of what he was going to do, I heard myself using my voice to let him know he was getting too close for comfort. My heartbeat went through the roof, but it worked. He veered off. It was such an awesome experience getting so close to this big tusker. You'd be surprised how often guides talk to elephants during encounters and how precisely they react to your voice or even commands. Luckily, there were enough cameras to capture this unforgettable moment. We all stood there in awe and marveled at this magnificent creature. It's quite a different ballgame if you encounter elephants on bushwalks. An elephant coming into camp knows you are there and decides to come into your space anyway. He is comfortable with your presence. It's up to you setting the boundaries now, and if you are at ease, you can let them come quite close. It becomes even better when an elephant becomes a regular visitor in a camp and you get to know them and their personality. This allows you to get closer to them than under any other circumstances. Look how relaxed these bulls remain, so close to people. Remember, these are wild elephants. One day, I was so close I could have literally touched an elephant. I knew this bull and I saw him coming into camp and decided to sit on the kitchen stairs, where I thought he might pass by. Well, he did, but a lot closer than I had expected. When this giant came around the corner, stopped and looked at me, it was as if time and my heart stopped too. I sat there in awe and was put back into perspective immediately. What fascinates me about elephants is that they can squish you in a second if they wanted to, yet they display a gentleness and often childlike curiosity with absolutely no intention of harming you. Don't get me wrong, don't mess with protective elephant moms, bulls being in must, or elephants that have made bad experiences with humans in the past. That can turn out ugly very quickly. On bushwalks, you never quite know what you will bump into. Furthermore, you are entering their space, and you have to respect it. The goal is watching animals without them even becoming aware of your presence. If they are aware of you, it is up to them how close you may get. They might move off or give you clear signs as to when you are overstepping the boundaries. But especially youngsters are often curious and will come to investigate, and that's when you get the chance for close encounters on bushwalks. The one encounter I will never forget is when I was doing my training as a lead guide in Botswana and I talked to an elephant for the first time. As a trails guide, you are responsible for the safety of the group. You have to be able to read animal behavior and sometimes make decisions very quickly. There has to be a high level of trust between you and your backup guide. We met this youngster in Botswana on a few separate occasions, and he would always come closer to check us out. Being in the presence of wild elephants is one of the purest feelings you can experience. Being able to share this magical moment with guests is simply the best. Let's make sure we protect these gentle giants and their habitats. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment if you did and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. That's it for now. See you in my next video and stay awesome!